Many Marquette students had negative experiences regarding contact tracing throughout last year as well as early this school year. Senior Mallory Jones was quarantined right at the beginning of this year.
It was the second week of school, and on Sunday night I received an email from my varsity mystique coach, and she emailed us saying that the next day you were not allowed to go to school if you're not fully vaccinated, and at the time I wasn't. I was quarantined for, I think it was like 10 to 14 days, but we had a 4-day weekend, so I only missed 5 days of school. Some people were able to get antibody tested, which allowed them to go back to school. I did get tested, but I had never had COVID, so obviously didn't show up, so I had to wait out my quarantine.
However, Rockwood has recently put policies in place to cut down on the amount of students being quarantined away from school.
When we contact trace this year, we go in and we look at where students are sitting and measure basically a 6-foot radius. If you're sitting within that 6-foot circle and you have your mask on properly, you're good to go, man. It doesn't matter that you were within 6 foot for more than 15 minutes. Obviously, you need to monitor, in case you have symptoms, and that's something to be concerned about. But we no longer have to send people home. The whole thing with masks this year, at this point, it is 100% not a political statement, not any kind of statement. It's really just about what can we do to make sure that kids can stay here, learn, and participate, and enjoy and engage in school.
Nurse Wendy Shaw wants students to stay safe and be aware of COVID symptoms even with new contact tracing procedures in place.
So the number one thing is if you're feeling bad, you need to stay home. If you have a sore throat, scratchy throat, stuffy runny nose, headache, nausea, diarrhea, body aches, temperature, stay at home. That's the number one thing, because you're not going to spread it around then. When you are in school, you should wear your mask over your nose, under your chin, tightly around your face the whole time you're here, and try to stay far away from people. Leave at least 3 feet distance if you can in your classrooms, at the lunch table, and when you're out in the halls and stuff like that.